We're here with A&M-Commerce head women's basketball coach Jason Burton as the Lions prepare to head out on the road this week. Coach, a good week for your team last week, knocking off Tarleton State on Tuesday and then defeating Texas Women's on Saturday with a shorthanded team that day. Talk about the team's performance last week.
I thought we played two really good games. I thought we really stepped up on Saturday versus Texas Women's shorthanded. You know, we only suited up 9 players that game, had a couple players out sick, and so to have that and to still be able to perform the way we perform, I'm really proud of the effort from our ladies. And I think it all starts with our defense. Our defense has really been coming along, and along with the defense, it's rebounding. I thought we rebounded the ball really well, and that's allowed us to get out in transition and really put pressure on other teams. And so that's something that we got to continue to emphasize moving forward, especially this week on the road. It's not always easy to make shots on the road, and so our defense has got to play big for us.
Yeah, and you talk about that rebounding performance. After that Tuesday game, the national rankings came out. Your team was ranked first in the nation in rebounding margin. That's your team's top 10 in total rebounds so far this season. Talk about the team's performance in that area, and that's obviously something you emphasize.
Yeah, that's something that we really got to be proud of, and I think that Jean Tech's been a catalyst for that. You know, she's somebody that can make a difference for us, really big without even scoring the basketball. Just how well she rebounds the ball, and there's a lot of times she doesn't get the rebound, but puts it back in play so that we can get the rebound. And I think Alexis Bryant's really stepped up recently. She's averaged in her last 3 games a double-double, and so to have that from 2 of your bigs, it's been huge for us. And I think our guard rebounding has really been tremendous, and that's by committee. You know, some games it's Princess Davis, Michael Burleson's really stepped up and rebounded the basketball for us, and then you go down the line, there's been games where our guards have really stepped up and rebounded. And I think that's been big for us as far as just having extra possessions for us. You look at last week, and we turned the ball over more than we wanted to turn the ball over, and so we needed those extra possessions on the offensive side with offensive rebounding. And so our team's been doing a really good job with that, and we got to keep it going.
All right, and now teams tied for first place in the LSC standings. Although it's still early, you got face 2 teams that are right there in the top this week with WT and Eastern New Mexico. Now, I mean, still early in the season, but taking one or both of these games will be really huge for you guys.
I think it really will be huge. They're 2 tough places to play, and you look back at last year's season, and that was our first one in Canyon in a very long time, and we haven't won in Portales since I've been the head coach, and so this is a big week for us as far as trying to go and still on the road. You know, you get to end the season with these 2 teams at our place, and so that's always nice to have them in front of our home crowd. But we talked to our team yesterday just about these next 10 games. Like this is that stretch where school's starting back up. You got injuries. You're a little banged up, and it's who can really perform during this stretch. And so we got to get out on the road and come to play. And if we can find a way to win 1 or 2, that's gonna be huge for our team.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to some great basketball this week. The Lions head out on the road. They face West Texas A&M on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. and then face Eastern New Mexico on Saturday at 3 p.m. Central. You can listen to both of those games live on the Lion Sport Network, 88.9 KATR. You can also find live links to live stats and video on LionAthletics.com. Coach, best of luck.
Thank you.